Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. Once again, this is the Cosmocentric Mystic with another driving conversation. It's late at night. I'm just now leaving a space, so I hope this darkness and whatnot doesn't bother you too much. A lot to talk about, a lot to say, a lot of different things have been happening to me, which has shown me different things, and then one of the most, I think, important things, I really don't even know how to process at the moment what's been going on, because a lot of positive things have been going on for me, but they've been subtly positive, I guess, like edifyingly reinforcing things. There wasn't anything happening like I've made like a windfall of cash or anything of that nature. This has been things that have shown me that the path that I am walking is a beautiful path, and the path that I have walked was beautiful. And so just really kind of encouragement to keep doing what I'm doing and doing what I do. And what I have done is I have never really stood against the thing. My activities, my organizing work has always been to unify brothers and sisters. Seeing the similarities has been stronger than the differences between us. And then working and trying to work with those similarities and not really focusing on the differences, because seeing that differences are not really useful for building, because people are suffering in various ways and capacities. And then I love to be able to put myself in a position to alleviate a person's suffering. And then to be able to stop a person from future suffering, or to give a person tools that they can use while suffering, to overcome the suffering, to transcend the whole thing, and then to just be. That is what I've done. And so, this process has really been showing me, like, one, I need to really just walk my path. Leave the mind alone. The mind is in the way. The heart knows the way. This is what I have been teaching, and then I haven't even been following it all the way recently. I have been led by the mind, and I have been led into delusion. Because the mind tries to figure out systems and ways, and then society is built on systems and ways, but is not necessarily built on truth and love. And so I have to align myself to that. Now, what am I talking about? Because I'm kind of just babbling and rambling. I'm talking about this concerted effort that I've made of late to kind of like respond to the Christian apologetics argument, right? As if though the movement towards oneness can be stopped. It can't, The urgency of the apologetics argument is due to the revelation of the fallacy that exists within the Western church. There's flaws, and there are blatant flaws that cannot really be transcended or overcome easily. And as a result, now, these brothers and sisters are out here making arguments and discussions and coming at the communities that grew up as a result of acknowledging the contradictions that existed inside the spiritual system we were given, and their efforts at reclaiming a more holistic spirituality. And I have been thinking to take it upon myself to engage that conversation it's been beautiful that I engaged it, because I was able to learn about a more holistic kind of form of Christianity that I wasn't aware of. I was aware of the secret Christianities, the esoteric Christianities that were stomped out by the early church as heresy, and that who's had a mass effort against them to eliminate them. I was aware of those early Christian movements, and by and large, and for the most part, believed all movement of esoteric Christianity, which taught that you are the divine essence, was done for. But my recent research has revealed that this is not the case. This is not 100% true. There are elements of Eastern Orthodoxy that teach you that through perfection of the human character, participation in God's energies is possible. And that's dope. That's really, all that people talk about. There's variants in African indigenous religions in which they say there are different aspects of the divine that you can manifest more fully, more easily. But by and large, the Eastern Orthodox Church is teaching that you can become God and sharing God's powers and manifest God's essence on earth. All good. What can be said about that? I don't think much.